wonderful wise Serbians, and welcome to season 2 of my wonderful world. You guys are probably like, what? Why is there season 2? That's because, well, my old world got deleted, but in the last episode, or at least what the last episode was supposed to be, my recording messed up, and I'm really sorry, because it was pretty much the whole beginning of the series, so it's not going to make any sense now. But we found out that a spaceship, apparently this one, flew in, dropped off a bunch of people. Like, here, I'll show you this, how many people there actually are. My gosh. Okay, yeah, so do you see all those pods there? They dropped off a bunch of pods, the one with water leaking out of it. This is actually our old world. All this burning stuff. Which I found out in the... it was dumb. Like, I didn't know any of this was happening. So, yeah, there's a bunch of other people's worlds that I've... Well, not a lot of people in the world, but a lot of other people with probably serious worlds here, but now they're nothing but monster heads and death and destruction. And I was one of those pods, but I was the only one that survived, apparently. So I wandered back down here and found out that I was going to make this our new wonderful weed patch because it's perfect. We can put a sign on our tree. And I also found this chicken named Ben. See? Ben the chicken. And I don't know why there's Ben the chicken. He's just kind of there. And this is the key in, but the door shut on us, so we just broke through the window. And there used to be a ton of chests in here with my old loot from my house. And we died a couple times from a battle of guardians, which are apparently giant flying fish. So yeah, this chest here, let me show you actually. We got all of our stuff from our old world, actually even more stuff than from our old world. Apparently this is some of the stuff from the other people's worlds too. So, that's pretty sweet. And then, yeah, we got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. What was I going to say? I was just going to say something that I forgot. Oh, right, here. This was actually in a chest at the top there. Wonderful world. So this is what told me that they apparently took stuff from our old world. So, yeah, pretty much it's season 2. My world got deleted, and I'm restarting with some old supplies because I don't want to start completely over. That seemed a little bit annoying. But the unfortunate thing is that, actually it's really cool but also really annoying, is the only thing that survived this so-called attack was our wonderful weed patch. That's the only thing that pretty much stayed together, which is pretty awesome. This is the rose if you haven't seen my other series. And we would put a sign on each of these pumpkins representing who I'm giving shoutouts to for doing nice things on my videos. But yeah, so all of the signs apparently fell off, blew somewhere, I don't know where. But I can't remember the names of the people I put on here, unfortunately. So, yeah. I'll try to put your names back on, but if I can't remember, then I don't remember. I remember some of yours, but I didn't want to put just a few of them because you know, you guys, that wouldn't be very nice. So, yeah. New wonderful weed patch is going to be there. Old wonderful weed patch is gone. But we're going to leave all this stuff here as a memorial because who can delete their old world? Like, that's just mean. So, oh, how dare you? Who just shot me? Good thing I have a diamond sword now. They didn't know this before. Before I only had a wooden. Then I threw it all away. Right there, but it despawned. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. That's what happened in the last video that didn't get recorded. It got recorded, but I got a new headset, and I didn't know how my new headset worked. So, yeah, it was muted, apparently. And then I found out how to unmute it, so I'm pretty much recording, like I was recording the last video like 5 seconds ago. So I pretty much just recorded the last video, and then I found out and I got really mad. So I decided to record again, because it was too much fun to miss. But yeah, let's get down to business. Oh my god, you're joking me, right? Go life, man. If you want to be an archer, just sign up for Robin Hood's sign up thing. I don't know. I don't know what you would sign up for. But you'd sign up for something. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff here. I think I'm going to go for the house first, which will be jungle wood. No, we're gonna make it something I can get. So, oak wood and spruce wood. So oak wood, spruce wood. Here, let's just get all the building materials, and then we can kind of, work with them as we go. So here we go. That's a lot of here, here, here. Take all of that stuff. Chests and that. So yeah, let's just start building. Oak wood and spruce, we decided. So here, do you just want to make like? No, we're not gonna make a basic house. We're gonna make some sort of funky modern house since it's 1.8 finally, and it's pretty awesome. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh, baby zombie with a shovel running towards me much. That's my shovel, I bet. Right. I'm so confused right now. Right. So, we're gonna make a house on stilts. Everybody, that sounds like some sort of movie. Which much? Oh my god. Bad, bad, bad. That's a bad girl. Bad. Sit. Thank you. Do we have any milk or something I can drink? No. Okay, I'm scared. This is a very violent night. Let's eat some apples. So it's going to be a house on stilts, and we need to make the stilts out of fences. No, that would look too skinny. Would that work? That might work. Let's just try fences, and if it doesn't look good, then that'll stink because we wasted a ton of stuff. But at the same time, it'll teach us, so. Alrighty. Let's do this in half, and then do that, and make a ton of these guys. Is that not how you make fences? How you make a fence? That's how you make a fence, right? Did they change the recipe for a fence? Are you joking me? Is it just like this now? That's strange. I thought fences were... Oh, crap! Wow. Wow. Well, that sucks. Let's do that. And then they blew up our chest, too. How unfortunate is that? Let's just put all our junk back in there. So we can pick up that junk. Dang it, that's so freaking annoying. Okay, this, and this I had, and then we don't have that. We have no use, well, we did have that, actually. We have no use for that, no use for that, no use for that. And, yeah, I'm gonna look up how to make a fence. So, see you in a second. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I found out how to make fences, which is awesome. And they're actually a lot more expensive, which is dumb, because they were already expensive enough before, but now they made them even harder to get. But not by a lot, just kind of. It takes 2 more wood to make. But here, I'm just going to show you in a second. Pretty much, it's just 2 wood on either side. Here, so let's take this, put it in half, and then do this. Oh my gosh. So it's this, and then this, and this. Gives you 3. So you get more for it, but it's also, I guess it's kind of the same. Never mind, actually, it's the exact same, that exact same deal. So we can, yeah, just, I guess, see if it looks good, but if not, then that'll suck, and we'd have to change our mind on what we're gonna build. But before then, let's get our... You're joking. Okay. More sticks going to waste, even though we have extra. Okay, so stick. This is how you make a ladder, right? Yes. Good. Phew. I was gonna get mad if it wasn't. 1.8 change is too much. Okay. Kill thing. This. Right. Can you tame bunnies? I want a pet bunny. Tell me in the comments if you can. Ugh! Come on, you dummy. dummies. It seems like they made diamond swords better too. Sorry if you just heard a bunch of scratching. That was me scratching my chin where the headset speaker is. So whenever I bump it, it makes a big noise like that. Yeah, you get it. Okay. Alright, I just had a giant brain fart there. Okay, so here, so we can nerd pull up. And then, like, I reckon a little bit shorter, actually. It's not going to be that tall. It's just going to be tall enough. And here, and then here, and then let's take a left here. This is just going to be one room, so don't think it's going to be a tiny house. Because eventually it'll probably be the biggest thing I've ever built. Knowing me and how much I work on my houses. But that's a good thing, right? You want to live in a luxury place. If you don't, then you're a bad person and you don't take care of your house. No, I'm kidding. Some people just aren't as rich as others, but you know, I started out with tons of materials that I probably don't need, but I have. So I'm just going to use them. I'm just going to use them. Because again, I didn't know that I was going to get cheap resources and start a new thing. I did not know, so yeah. It was just a surprise that my world got deleted, so I tried to remember. I seriously tried to remember the I tried to remember everything I had in my last world, but it completely got deleted with all my texture packs. That's why I'm not using a texture pack. Yeah, so I couldn't look back and be like, oh, I had this and all that stuff. Otherwise, everything would have been exact and back to normal. But, yeah, I couldn't do that. I probably would have just kept it at 1.7, honestly. But it's kind of a good thing, because my old world, you know, we were kind of running out of things to do already. And in this world, we already started out with materials, so we can just build an awesome sauce house. And sometimes when you start fresh, you know, I wouldn't say you run out of things to do faster. It's harder to find things to do if you start fresh. But if you have all the materials in front of you, you can kind of use it as inspiration and just, you know, kind of branch off. This house is probably really ugly. Let me look at this. Yeah, really ugly. Here, I've got an idea, Charlie. There we go. Looks slightly better. Slightly. And then we can come over here. Doesn't look any better, does it? Probably just looks worse. Then we can do this. But again, this is just one room. I don't really care if it looks nice. I just want somewhere to sleep and be safe. It's nowhere near my old house. Nowhere near. Here, let's just hop up here. Construction ladders. I love ladders. They're so awesome. They're so helpful. Even in real life, they're helpful. Like, what? Okay, we could probably manage with this and then that. Put windows there. That's what I mean by this and then that. And then we can do that. Actually, I've got an idea. Again, let's place a block there. And we can put a double door there. But for now, I'm going to take this birchwood, and nerd pull up like this. Because we can. Again, let's break this, and up here, put it like that, like a boss. Then we can put a little nice balcony sort of area, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. I'll do that when I get on the ground. Is this episode already almost over? Dang, I don't know. I hope it's not. Having too much fun to leave. It's like when you're at Sky Zone or whatever, and your mom's just like, okay, honey, it's time to go. And you're like, no. She's like, oh my god, why'd you go all low on me? And you're just like, no, I'm not leaving. She's like, okay, you guys can stay for like 7 more hours. And you're like, that's the kind of girl I like. And she's like, yep, It is, isn't it? Because, yep, you're a spoiled brat. No, I'm kidding. You're not a spoiled brat. You're like, what did you just say to me, Mom? Did you just say I'm a spoiled brat? She's like, maybe. And you're like, die. And she just looks at you for a while. She just doesn't even, she doesn't know what to say to that. And then when you look back at her, because you're like looking down at the floor after you say die, because you don't want to get like your pointed at. When you look back up, she's like on the floor dead, and you're just like, oh my god, no, you actually died. I didn't think you would take it that seriously. Oh my god. And then you go in your room and sit there for days out of depression, and it gets really dramatic from there. So I'm just not gonna continue the story. But yeah, it's pretty much like that. That was probably a lot longer explanation than any of us wanted, but it happened, so we're just gonna live with that. That was really weird. I'm sorry, guys. But if you like weirdness, then you should definitely join my channel because you know it's definitely weird. Definitely. Nice. Cool. This is fancy. This is totally looking like a rich man's house right now. I think we actually have time for the balcony, which will be out of just plain old oak. No, that's a lie. It's gonna have a trim of birch to kind of keep on the tradition. So oak wood, and then here, birch. Here will be a little bit more birch. We can do this, and then go here and here, and then we can do this. No, wait, I lied. Can't go that far, but we can go like that. And then we can go like that, and then we can do this. And nice. It's not perfectly centered, but it's centered enough. So, yeah, we can just do this. I reckon on the corners. Like that. Put it outside. Throw it out the window. Like that. We had one here and one here, right? That's what I thought. And then we can do this. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm obviously a drunk. There, and then we can take these two. That was a weird noise from outside of my door. That sounded like weird, insane Five Nights at Freddy's guy. Have you ever played that game? That game's scary. When I got it, I was like staring at the screen like, oh my god, is this really what my life was put to? And yeah, it scared me, really. It's a very scary game. You guys should try it. No, you shouldn't. That's a lie. If you're kids, don't try it. It's too scary for kids. Like, you'll probably cry. It's so scary. But if you're, like, my age, which is, like, totally 18, you know. I'm totally that old. No, my age is, like, 10 and 11 and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you're that age, then just totally reach for the stars out there and play that game. Or if you're older, because you're probably older. You're probably older. So, yeah, that's cool. Definitely cool. Let's break some of this stuff. Do I want to waste my diamond pickaxe? I don't have my iron ones on me right now. Which I totally have. Come here. Oh, you know what we're gonna not have? Our skeleton spawner. But I learned how to make a better one, so if we find a skeleton dungeon, then we're set. But that does kind of stink. Dang. Dang, man. Okay, now let's... Yeah, I think this is the end of the episode. Let's just end it here after we kind of decorate up the house a bit. So we can put that there. We can put our beds... Our secret chest of bed stuff there. Then we can have our majestic acacia table or bedside table there. Nice, fancy. We can actually have some torches too. So we can have a torch on the bedside table. That's a lie. We can have a torch here. Oh god, not there. And then a torch here, and then we can have a torch here and a torch there. So that's pretty cool. Then we can take this and the other thing, our crafting table. Where is it? Crafting table. Nice. Okay. We're just gonna craft a new one because I don't want to go downstairs to get the other one. And then we can do this, so that we're not taking up too much space. And we can do a furnace thing here. Put the crafting tables in the corner, and then actually for now we're gonna get rid of this and put it next to the crafting table and just go for a natural design like that. So yeah, that's episode 1 of season 2 of My Wonderful World. I hope you guys enjoyed, and adios.